outside. Do you think they went as a family? You got the sister-in-law, brother, the husband and wife, and the other sister-in-law on the other side. Do you think they went out to kill each other that night? Do you think they went out to have a bad time? No. They never thought when they went out those things would escalate to what it was. The people in your life, and y'all gotta understand, the shit is chess, not checkers with the devil. If he can get you anywhere outside the will of God where he can harm you, he will, right? Somebody out of that group, we all family. What the fuck is we doing? The escalation. But the pride. I'm him. I'm her. Who are you talking to? Who is this? Let me up a mag because I got the stick on me. And the person that upped the mag is now dead. One person is dead. Purpose, destiny, they had kids, gone. Kids don't have a mama. This family is broken. How did they die? You think the other part of the family gonna be happy about this? Y'all fools was out there fighting, and she's dead now. Them people gotta hold that in their for however long they live. Those scars are there. This is how much important it is for you to pick the right person because the devil will use the person that you are attached to. That's his greatest weapon. Ever since Eve, and it goes man or woman, his greatest weapon is the person that you attach to in a relationship so he can destroy you. Why does he do that? Because that person can get the biggest emotional response out of you. So you see people kill their husbands and wives. That's why you see it. An emotional thing. An emotional thing. That person who makes you the max. If y'all got a boyfriend or had a boyfriend or girlfriend or baby daddy or baby mama or any of y'all boyfriend and girlfriends or whatever, who made you the max? Your mama pissed you off, but I bet you had a boyfriend or a girlfriend that pissed you off even more. Why? Because they got your heartstrings. They got your heartstrings. That's the reason why you can walk away from your family. You can not talk to your mama and not talk to your daddy because they don't like your boyfriend. They don't like your girlfriend. That's the reason you can cut off all your homies and cut off everybody because they don't like your boyfriend or girlfriend. And see, the devil is smart enough to use that as a weapon against you. Adam disobeyed God because Eve did it. Now, if Cain was alive during that time, you think Adam would have ate that apple if Cain or Abel was alive during that time? Abel, because Cain was bad, so let's just say Abel grabbed it, apple off the tree. We can even say if Seth grabbed the apple off the tree. Seth was created in Adam's most likeness, so he was the closest thing to him. That's his baby boy. So Seth went and grabbed the apple and brought it to Adam. Hey, Dad, the snake told me. Snake Lucifer told me, because that's an analogy too. The snake told me that if we bite this, we ain't gonna die and we'll be wise like God. You know what Adam would have did? He'd have spanked out. That would have been the biblical first ass whooping from father to son. Adam would spank Abel, Cain, or Seth ass if they had brought him the apple. You know what the hell? God told you not to touch that tree. What you touch that tree for? Put that apple back up on the damn tree. He didn't do that with Eve. He said, shit. Oh, motherfucker. Damn it. she done took the apple down and bit it. Bitch, now I gotta bite the apple too. Right? Bonnie and Clyde. They gave Bonnie chances to turn on Clyde. She rather died in that car, got lit to high hell, knew it was coming, than to turn on Adam. Turn on Clyde. Literally. This is how the devil plays with you. He knows that you would do the most for that person. Do you think that boy, when he unalived old girl yesterday, you think he did that in his right mind? He was emotionally charged up. Do you think he went over there and, you know what? I ate this bitch today. He might have, but it was emotional. It was emotional. And this is how the devil uses it. This is why you have to be very, very careful who you align with. I know y'all thought I was gonna hop on here and be like, yeah, this is how you find your soulmate. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. But first, I gotta show y'all, are you never even gonna get there if you're not in the right state of mind. I showed y'all how I was calloused in the heart. So I'm thinking I found the right thing, but really, Satan was so crafty, he put something that looked like the right thing close to me. And then when it was close to me, and I resisted it. Like, nah, something just don't feel right. But then what did feel right? The fleshly desires. Oh man, I got a chick I can go out and get other chicks with. Chicks I couldn't even get on my own. Like, damn, I've been trying to get on you for this long. This. We everywhere popping up, doing this, doing that. Not even just that situation, but I'm just showing you how the devil's so crafty. I know females the same way. Oh, I done came out of this and came out of that. I know one, and I don't even know if I want to talk about this situation. She sells box now. In her mind, beautiful, young. The pimp is giving her everything. She's traveling. She's from here, so she's never really been out of the city, right? And the pimp, I remember we was sitting there. It's the waiter. She was serving me my food, but we met when I first moved out here. Talked, cool, just too young for me, but we just chop it up. Big homie. And I'm like, she said, yeah, I'm about to get with dude. Like, okay, not a hater. I'm just listening. Like, I want to send. He told me the best way to get it, the quickest way to get it, is doing this. Like, no, you can. There's a lot of other ways you can get to the bag. Like, you ain't even 21 yet. Like, take your time. Like, you damn sure. And I'm thinking to myself, like, oh my god, I got two daughters. I got nieces. What the hell? And yeah, she living her best life right now. I see the Instagram posts. I see them out of town and doing all things off her body, selling her body. There's gonna come a time when those soul ties and those scars and the devaluation is going to catch up. I don't know when she's 25, 26, 27, but it's one day that shit gonna catch up. Yeah, I went to Maui. Yeah, I went to the Bahamas. Yeah, I went to this shit. You know how many times I've been to the Bahamas? So many times this shit make I don't even want to go there. I hate it. Don't send me there. You know what I'm saying? Why am I saying that? Because that shit that you think is valuable at the time when it's all said and done, and if you have not fulfilled your purpose in life, right, and you settled for stuff, and you attach someone that tricked you into thinking that the surface value shit was important, when it took you off your destiny, it took you off your course, it took you off your path, right? That is so much more damaging, right? Ladies, when we talk about cars and shit like that, y'all be putting yourself in bad situations for bags and shoes and purses and stuff like that. I done seen women unalive because they was with the wrong person and got them in a situation where they got smoked, or they had spouses that people didn't know about and they got stabbed and shot. And I've seen it the other way around too, where men thinking, oh, I got this badass chick and she got a dude, and this dude crazy. And I remember, like I think I told y'all this story. My dude, we used to work at the airport. This is right when I got out of the Navy, right? So, no, it was right when I got out of the Navy. And so I was pushing wheelchairs and sky cabin. And Prospect, any of y'all work for Prospect? Shout out Prospect Airport Services, right? And so I remember I come to work one day, and let me fast forward. Let me rewind the story. So my boy, his name was Rob too, and we chilling, kicking it. All of us, we probably like, man, I got this chick. She find him a. This is before. I'm just gonna show you how old I am. So this one Nextels was popular. So it wasn't no pictures like you couldn't video chat nobody. So he showed us all the pictures like, damn, she bad. Now we young, 19, something like that. I think the girl was like 23 to 25, somewhere range like that. Cold. He like, yeah, yeah, yeah. She got this. She got a BMW. Now we little. You know what I'm saying? We young. So it's like everything you want. You got a baddie, got a BMW. She's spending money on you, everything, right? Left his regular girl for this. Now I ain't fuck her. I'm going off with this one. So a couple of days later, I come into work. Got downstairs, everybody crying. I walk in the office to get my radio and shit. Motherfuckers look, they like, we thought he was dead. The fuck you thought I was dead? Now this is my real bad boy stage, and I thought I was Yosemite Sam. But I was really not no beef at that time. Besides Marcus, and I had already beat him up. So what y'all talking about? Like, yeah, we heard you got killed over some girl house. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, they said you got shot up and all this. I'm like, me? And his last name, oh, I don't want to say his last name. But it was close to mine. I was like, no, it wasn't me. Come to find out it was him. However, he didn't die. So he come back to work a few weeks later, shot up, and bandaged up or whatever. He couldn't work, but he really came back to tell us the story. So we're like, what happened? So the fine ass girl had a drug dealing ass old school dude. He in there clapping cheeks. Dude come home, aired him out, shot him 4 times, stood over him, missed him once, stood over him, and was out of bullets. Was out of bullets. Didn't blow his head off because he ran out of bullets. Destiny, right? It looked good, but it set him up and altered his life. Y'all have to understand that this is the most powerful tool in the devil's arsenal. It's who he can link you up with, who he can soul tie you to, right? Some of us, I'm gonna tell you even more crafty. God just laid this one on me, and I had to recall this too. The soul ties and the spirits that you have, and this is for you, the cheaters, and the ones that like to sleep around, right? You put those spirits into your spouse, and then you will see the transformation. Like, damn, they didn't used to act like this. They start acting like who you've been sleeping with, and who that person been sleeping with, and you're gonna change the spiritual DNA of this person because you done linked up with certain things, and now they're attached to them. This is how important this is. This is why God, and being who I am, this is against my nature to even tell y'all this, especially ladies. This is really the God in me telling you this, because at a time, and it took me off my destiny. I just wanted all the girls, just like the Lil Wayne song. I just wanted all the girls in the world, and I spent so much time chasing that and connecting with the wrong women, blowing up the wrong situations. Luckily, some of those situations I'm still cool with some of the people. And again, like I said, I'm still cool with some of the people, right? And those are the people that I may have not been in a relationship with, but they are good, solid people that I keep in my life, right? Because I value the situation. But I even told them, at times, I'm not no good for you. So this is not me telling you this to like try to gain stripes or anything. The fleshly part of me is against my nature because it goes against the game, right? So I'm telling you this from the God in me, right? The evil in me will like, I ain't about to tell you, especially women. I'm not about to like tell you secrets of men's secrets, and some of you dudes too. I like simps. Y'all good. Y'all go over there with the simp shit. You know what I'm saying? It makes it easier for me to see what I need to see and the type of women I see. Because the value, I understand, like, my mind don't look at just the face value. I'm looking at, like, is they really putting into me? But like I said, you move the gold diggers over there. So even simps I really don't have any compassion for you because you get the people, the type of women that I don't want to be involved with out my way. Let you go get involved with the dumb shit. That's basic level energy. However, I'm telling you all this to save all of you from a lot of trouble, a lot of the heartaches that I had went through. And the main thing is, if you want to attract the right person, whether it's man or woman, whether you're a man or a woman, you have to first fix you. Because you're going to attract, whether you bury it, if you bury it and don't expel it, the demons in you, the sickness in you, the hurt in you, the pain in you, the spirits in you that are contrary to what you want to really attract. If you don't want a cheater, stop being a cheater. If you don't want a liar, stop being a liar. If you don't want somebody that drains you and pulls everything out of you, stop being the person that drains other people. If you don't want a person that's argumentative or contentious, stop being that person. A lot of us, we go into situations, don't want this type of person, but we that type of person that we don't want. That's crazy. You don't want somebody lazy? Fuck you lazy for. If you want somebody that's going to build, right, but you a lazy person. I want somebody that's going to do this and this, but you ain't putting no effort into it, right? Like I told you, women are force multipliers. So if you want to be a real woman, is going to take whatever y'all got and going to multiply it. But that can go in a bad way too, because if she ain't a good woman, she's going to multiply catastrophe upon your life, right? A good woman is going to take your resources and multiply them into something good, right? A bad woman is going to take all your resources and bring trials and tribulations on you. That's what women are, force multipliers. Real shit. Men aren't force multipliers like women are. God gave y'all that. Men are visionaries, protectors, builders, and strategists, right? That's why women think off emotion and men think off logic. If you're a real man, and this brings me back to that with dude yesterday. Guarantee you wasn't around or raised by real men, because a real man needs to learn how to control his emotions, right? You can't control your emotions, you'll have a reaction like dude yesterday and unalive somebody. And I guarantee whatever they was arguing about, 100% guarantee it could have been worked out. You go, even if you got to go your way and I got to go mine. I've been a cheater, I've been cheated on, right? You go your way, I go mine, or we can work it out one way or the other. No one needs to die over this, right? No one needs, unless somebody putting hands, feet, and paws on you. Nobody even got to go to jail for a lot of shit y'all be doing. People lie. You was just talking about this earlier. Y'all follow Shantae too. You were just talking about this earlier on your post. What's the point of lying to somebody that did shit to you to hurt or harm you, right? But y'all want to tear people's lives up. That's an emotional, irrational, demonic, psychological response, right? You're going to try to destroy or hurt somebody. Why? And it all leads back to these relationships. Would you go lie on somebody just randomly out in the world? I'm going to just go lie and get this person put in jail. No. The reason the devil uses these people, right, because they have emotional ties. So he'll use their emotions against you and your emotions against them, causing y'all 2 for 1. And that collateral damage that surrounds you. If I can destroy 2 purposes, I got 2 of them. I got 2 of God's chosen, right? If I can do that, I can cause more damage. Maybe this one person, he might have reached out. He might have changed 100 people's perspective on things. But with her, he could have changed a million people's perspective on things. So I got rid of both of them. Y'all got to understand, y'all know the devil is your enemy. Quit helping the motherfucker out. Stop helping him to destroy us, right? Stop helping y'all. It's crazy. It's like we know the machine, which is the GOV, the government troops. We know the government doesn't mean us any good. It doesn't matter if they're red or blue, right? But yet we go out of our way to put ourselves in position to help them destroy us. It's the same. And what is their leader? When you cut past all the bullshit, who is their leader? Who controls them? Satan. So we let him trick us into destroying us. It's crazy. That's like a person pulling a gun on you, right? And he ain't got no bullets. Here you go. Here's the bullet. You want hollow tips or full metal jackets? This is what we do when we operate and we act how we act. We trick ourselves into our own demise, right? So this is why it's important for you to understand, because his favorite tactic is the person you're going to lay up or lay next with. If he can put a Trojan horse into your camp that way, chosen one, children of the light, that's what he's going to do to destroy you. You have people assigned, just like you have a soulmate, you have a demonic soulmate too. The demonic soulmate, your soulmate from God, is going to help you become the best version of you and walk in your purpose with God, right? Your demonic soulmate is going to draw you away from God, but it's going to give you all the desires of your flesh until it's time to pay the bill. Until it's time to pay the bill. So you have to understand, you have to control that. You need the discipline and control. It's like I said, I can tell dude didn't grow up around real men, and that's part of the assignment. That's part of the assignment to keep us at odds with each other, right? That's why it's a hot girl summer, and you got these songs that make men hate women and women hate men, because what does that lead to? No procreation, and then when we do procreation out of lust, you got children that are raised in broken homes, right? You got children, you got men, young boys reacting off emotion instead of logic, because they wasn't raised by men, they was raised by women. So they act like women because they act off emotion. But it's even more dangerous because we're a lot stronger than you. We have access to certain things that y'all know, but it goes both ways. I seen young dudes get killed by their girl. There's a dude out here that just got stabbed up by his girlfriend. The other one got shot. Both lives thrown away. No one knows what they're gonna be in their 20s and teens. No one knows what they're gonna be. Right? One's dead, one's in jail, or both are dead. These type of situations. What did he do? Two birds with one stone, and the collateral damage around it. The families are broken. I just told y'all, like I said, with the episode that happened out here at the club. You think that family went out thinking we gonna fight each other and she gonna die tonight? No, we gonna go out and have a good time. And when the shit hit the fan, nobody was smart enough to say, "Hey, this is going too far." All right. Why am I beating my wife up? You know how fucking stupid you gotta be to beat your girlfriend up in Southfield? You got, I don't, if you are from out of state, Google Southfield, Michigan. Your ass, your ass going up to Macomb County. You don't want that. But to not have that, you know what I'm saying? Even if she was whooping his ass, because it happens both ways. If she was whooping his ass, do you know what lack of compassion, what lack of respect y'all have for each other? Y'all out there brawling, and you bring your family members into it, and somebody die. This is the shit I'm talking about, but nobody wants to talk about it because it goes against the indoctrination and the programming that we have, right? The programming that we have to not have soul connections, real soul connections, but just to have lustful connection and then keep it moving. You know, or use this person for this, or use this person for that. I'm gonna get what I can out of this person. I'm gonna take, and never build in unison. Like I said, a relationship don't work. Relationship, I keep saying this shit. Say it every year. Relationship is like a car. It's wintertime, it's snowing out here, right? It's like, I don't know, 10 degrees, 15 degrees. There's a bunch of snow on the ground, right? So when I take my truck in the two-wheel drive, only one wheel spin, literally. And I would say two-wheel drive, but really only one wheel is bringing the power to the ground, right? if I go out in the snow, it's gonna be hard to get traction, right? Or even spin around, go in a circle. If I turn it on four-wheel drive, all the wheels are gonna turn. It's gonna go straight. A bad relationship is like that truck in two-wheel drive. It's just gonna spin. It's not going nowhere, or it's gonna go somewhere real slow, or it's gonna go around in a circle and not go nowhere, right? Not going nowhere fast. A good relationship is like Posi. We'll even use Posi. I ain't gonna use a four-wheel drive. We use Posi. Posi is old school shit. Posi is when both wheels spin in the same direction at the same time, give you better traction, right? A relationship is meant to be positive, right? When both of y'all working together, to achieve a goal, right? A bad relationship, and one person is sucking the resources out of the situation, whether it's financial, whether it's spiritual, whether it's emotional. It's like that car. It's like an old school. If you take an old school outside and I throw it on the snow right now, it's not gonna go nowhere fast. It's probably gonna get stuck, right? And it's gonna get stuck because only one wheel is spinning. The other wheel is sitting like this, and it's not going anywhere. And what it would probably do if you put too much pressure on it, on the throttle, it's going to go in a circle. It's going to spin out, crash, right? Posi, it's going to take off, just like almost like a four-wheel drive. So if someone's in a relationship and they're taking, and what, like I said, not just financially, spiritually, and emotionally. Well, how does somebody take something from you spiritually? If I gotta go argue with somebody, right? Somebody bring you out of your character, or you're gonna take me back to the old me, or you're gonna make me react like this, right? They constructively bring you down. You know, their criticism of you is not positive or spoken to you in a positive manner, where they just tearing you down, talking shit to you all the time. How can you fulfill your purpose, right? I told y'all why I stopped doing music. I literally had songs on the radio. We had one. Why I could never think of this artist. We had won the competition, a major competition, right? I stopped the music because I was emotionally attached to somebody that every time I go on this stage, I'm arguing with you about something stupid. You will call. I remember we got in an argument about Popeyes. Why you didn't get me literally? Why you didn't get me this side? Like, what? You didn't even say nothing. I just grabbed you a bunch of food. Fuck all the rest of the chicken and the biscuits and the other stuff that was in there. Why ain't you didn't give me this? Literally, so we get on stage, I ain't got into a heated argument because you crazy. So how can I go out and do what I'm supposed to do if I'm always arguing with you? How many of y'all come home and y'all, not even gonna say spouse, relationship, or situationship, or entanglement, it's always a battle. That's taken away from you emotionally. That's the same as taking away from you financially. How are we ever gonna build and invest and get where we're trying to go if I'm always like blowing the money on something stupid that's never gonna benefit us for real in the long run, right? If you with a person that can't build with you, but they can take from you, that's not your person, bro. If you somebody's safe place where they can vent to you, but you can't never vent for them, you can't never rely on them, help their ass to the door. If that person can take you to the club, but can't take you to the church, can't take you to God, can't lead you to God, leave that person quickly before you do anything. Before you do anything, they can lead you to a bottle. They can't pray for you. Leave that person. If they rather go out and they lick back, talk to you, or speak to you, leave that person. Or have a conversation with you, leave that person. That's not the person that God has intended for you to be with. Quickly. Kick rocks. Kick rocks. Like I said, this gonna be I might as well kick it for the next 15 minutes or 10 or whatever. It's gonna be more than just me having to do this one day. Like I told you, just the pre-Valentine's Day session. But before, this is the prequel. Because I had to tell y'all and get y'all to understand. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? That, number one, I know a lot of people say they're looking for the one, right? One thing first, number one, out of all of this, if you don't fix what's in you, even if you find the one, you will destroy it. If you don't fix the hidden dark, hidden evil, hidden hurt, hidden trauma, hidden soul ties, hidden generational curses, all these things that are causing you to be counterproductive to what you really want, right? You gotta honestly look at yourself, right? And be like, damn, I say I want this, but is that me? Am I a good person? Right? Do I have all these qualities that I say I want? Am I working towards these qualities? I'm actually working towards them? Then first of all, you're not going to attract it. And if you somehow do attract it, you're not going to be able to maintain it because you flawed, my baby. You flawed. And so the times that I did attract or get in those situations, right, while I had good women, right? I didn't know how to keep them. Not because my looks changed or even my finances changed, because it's been times I've been in my low and had good women. It was because I wouldn't change, because I wanted to keep going on with what was wrong with me, whether it was being unemotionally attached. Like I said, had a good situation. I didn't want to give up being the club life. I didn't want to give up that fun. Destroyed two good situations. Actually, not just one, two, right? Now I had to look at me like, damn, what the hell? Is it them? Is all this them? Or is something wrong with me? Right? Luckily, I'm still cool with some of the people because I didn't put them into a position where they could be hurt like that, one way or another. Some of the good women around, so they're good friends to me. You know what I'm saying? But the other ones, they wouldn't want nothing to do with me because of who I was at the time, right? So you have to become honest with yourself and look in the mirror like, hey, if I want this for myself or I want this from another person that I want to put in my life, then I need to become this too. You know, can't be about me wanting and just taking from a person, right? I got to be able to provide value. I don't think besides Adam 22, he's an idiot. He's a plant idiot, like a plant, like not. He works at the plant or for the GM. He's a plant, an industry plant idiot, right? Put into the culture. I don't think nobody but him says I want a liability. I want to marry a liability. I want a liability as a girlfriend. I want a liability as a boyfriend. I want somebody that makes me look stupid or makes me feel stupid or makes me feel below myself, right? Y'all, everybody, when they think about it, they want somebody that can help them become the best person in them. But a lot of us, because of the indoctrination, we want to step on somebody's back instead of being in step with someone. We want to use that person as a platform to propel ourselves. And this is the culture you see. This is the evil that you see. So when trying to find your person, you have to find a person that wants to get in step with you, not step on you to get where they're trying to go. And that's emotionally, that's financially, that's spiritually, and that's mentally, right? And if people got those problems and those issues, just like you got your own problems and issues, if they're willing to genuinely work on that, because a lot of us got issues and problems, we don't even know what that we got. I'm mean as shit. But you wouldn't know me because I do man versus machines. But when you get to a certain point with me, boy, I'm a Leo. We let a lot of shit ride. But when you there, boom. That's something I had to really see. Like, and how did I find that out? I literally one day, and this is not even the one I was telling y'all about yesterday. I literally one day was looking at some pictures of a person I was in a relationship, and it popped up. And you know, memories do. So I'm going through the thing, and then this video pop up, and we arguing. And I'm like, damn, I recorded this. I must have thought I was in the right, but I heard the shit I was saying. Like, damn, nigga, what's wrong with you? What I was saying might have been right, but how I was saying it was like, man, I'm fried. Like, you mean as shit. Like, who would want to stay with me after hearing that? Like, we was going back and forth, right? But I took it to a whole nother degree. And if you know Leos, we will say shit and it be true. But the way we say it, a sting so hard, you'll be like, damn. And I was like, wow. It was like, now I'm not emotional. That's what I'm telling you, emotions. I wasn't emotionally invested in it. So I can hear my own evil. Can't be a child of God saying what the hell I was saying. I ain't calling no B words. I ain't calling no hoe words. It was just tactical assassination of somebody's character. And I'm like, wow. And that's the bad side, right? But at the time, because I recorded it, I must have felt right. Now she was saying she thought she was lit at first. But what she was saying, it just cooked her. And it was all truth, but it was how I said it. And I was like, damn, how could I say I care about this person? And the other things I was saying was true, it was wrong. And that's what I had, that was one of the things that I had to see in me. I was like, oh. Then, like I said, if you don't eject those things, get them out of you, right? You can't just bury them. If you just bury them, they resurface. I probably buried those things. But whatever she was doing added up to a resurface. You got to get these things out of you. So no matter what somebody says, this is why God puts you through these situations, right? This is the main verse in the machine 2 episodes ago. When God puts you through these situations, right? He don't put you in them to kill you. He's whooping you so you learn a lesson, right? When I realized that, why is he trying to change you? See, we pray for God to change the situation, but God is trying to change us so we can change the situation. Well, no matter what the situation we're in, the situation doesn't change us. We change the situation, right? Now, after maturation, I still slip on it sometimes, but I'm a lot better. Now, I don't let nobody take me there. You can't take me there. You know what I'm saying? It would take a lot to take me there. And if I let you be around me that long to take me there, shame on me. Because you've already showed me that you're not the type of person I need to be around anyway. Because you can say what you want right now. You can say what you want days and days and days and even months on it. You're not going to get the type of response you want. So that means at some point in time, I should have learned from all the shit that I've been through and from knowing this and sitting here teaching y'all about it, I should know this is not the person for me. If they can take me there or make me want to go there with them. Because why would you do that? If I told y'all that your person is going to help you become the greatest version of you so y'all can fulfill the purpose and the vision that God has for y'all life, if y'all are meant to be together, then they wouldn't want to take you there. Right? They wouldn't want to see you angry. They wouldn't want to see you happy. And if you make mistakes, they're not going to want to talk to you in a way that tears you down. They're going to want to talk to you to build you up because they want the best for you. Right? That don't mean they're going to sugarcoat it. I don't want no yes me's around me or yes man's around me. I want somebody who's going to tell me like, hey, you out of pocket. Let's fix this. What we going to do? Hey, I thought you said we were trying to buy this investment property. So why are we out here looking at another jet ski? Unless it's going to be rented out, unless it's going to make us some money. The type of people I need around me. I know how to get to a certain level. I need someone to help me prepare to the next level. You know? If a person's not doing that, then what the hell you got them around you for? Unless you like being where you stuck where you at. And especially you're not living the life that you're trying to live, but you can't use, it's not about you. It's about we. You can't use somebody to prepare. You can't prepare yourself off somebody's back either. That's toxic. God ain't gonna honor that either. So tomorrow, I guess we'll talk about locations when we're trying to look for these type of people. Like I said, most of the time, when I was trying to look for something, when I felt I needed something, and this is real facts. The time I was making the most money in my life, right? I was free. I had been single for a while. I had manifested this house on the lake. I manifested the Ford. I manifested the boat and the jet skis. I had a high paying job. I had a higher paying hustle. I had just started another business, right? I was doing good. I was lonely. I had a lot of girls around. Some I liked, some I didn't. But in my heart, I was like, hey, I don't want to be like this anymore. Send me a person. Like I told you, the devil hears that too. When he's sitting there praying, he listening, and he'll send you fake gold if you're not careful. But the thing I learned there was I really hadn't changed what was in me. I had just buried it deeper than the last hole. You know, think about demons and devils and spirits, right? When they come back, they come back 7 times stronger than the last time they infected you. So when it sent the fool's gold, I was blinded. It looked like one way when it came in, and then when it eased itself in there, it gave me my desires. It helped me. It was a helpmate to all the wrong things, right? It was a helpmate to me being outside. It was a helpmate to me doing everything except achieving the goals that I had planned for myself, the goals that I was on, the projection I was on before I met this person, right? When I look back at it, I'm like, damn, I'm about to buy a 4,600 square foot house. I was doing this, and that. I was trying to buy apartment buildings. None of those goals was fulfilled. Can't blame that person. I have to blame myself. I knew better, but I was blinded by the things. I let a Trojan horse near me, right? How many of us, how many of y'all have let Trojan horses near you? I was going to be this, I was going to do that, but then I met that person and I got off my square. I got away from God. I had no prayer life. 2024. Barely praying to get out of the situation or show me or what's wrong with me, right? It was easier for me to not do these or do these sporadically, right? You see this? I literally just was doing my first contract. I didn't even eat yet. I'm sitting here eating M&Ms. I'm hungry. I'm sitting here eating them, but I stayed dedicated to it. This wouldn't even happen because I would have gave it up sooner because I wasn't in alignment, right? I wasn't checking myself on my wrong. I stopped doing it because I wanted to be comfortable. I wanted companionship, right? But y'all have to understand, if you get with the wrong companion, it'll destroy your destiny. So it's more important for me to teach y'all the threats than me to just teach y'all, oh yeah, let me go out here and this is how you do this and this is how you do that first, right? Let me show you the threats to what it is so you can understand how serious it is if you get with the wrong person, right? How detrimental it is to your destiny, right? I told you, Adam and Eve, they had a destiny, they had a purpose. The reason Satan went in and divided them is so they couldn't fulfill their purpose. Solomon, smartest man on earth, what destroyed him and which eventually destroyed the kingdom of Israel? His relationships with his wives. God told him, don't take strange wives, so they're going to take you away from me. The demon, Asmodeus told him the same thing. When he was in control of him, the demon had him powerless. Well, that's okay. You got me now, but I'm going to get out because of your lust. David, same thing. Samson got his hair cut off because of Delilah. You know what I'm saying? You have to be careful. But now, women, God has given you all the vision. And you get with the wrong ninja, and hell, how you messed up. Because this is how the devil operates. His favorite tool is have you wanting companionship, right? Have you emotionally invested and then use that against you. So be smart, be wise. It's 10 o'clock. That was a quick 15 minutes. See y'all tomorrow. Let's do it Wednesday. Man vs. the Machine. We're going to go live Wednesday. And I'm going to show y'all you can't go get diamonds out of the toilet. You guys looking for a diamond, but we trying to mine them out of the toilet. What's the toilet? Well, these low vibrational places that we're seeking are soulmates. Y'all be good. I'll see y'all on the next Man vs. the Machine. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all tap. Become a member to the page. It's always going to be good. Try to get y'all this good information. What's up, Augustine? I was thinking about you the other day. Miss Mackenzie, what up? I'll be down in Alabama in a couple weeks, matter of fact. Napalm, you got here too late. It's over. You got to jump back on the next one. What's up, Orlando? Let me acknowledge some of my guests that I ain't see. What's up, Big Nish? I ain't seen you in a minute. Big Nish on the chat. What's up, Jenny? What's up, Pan? So anyway, like I said, we'll be at the next one. You can't get diamonds out of the toilet. You can't get diamonds out of the shitter. That's us trying to find these soulmates and these potentials in the wrong locations, right? We're looking for love in all the wrong places. So I appreciate y'all again for joining this Man vs. Machine. I am about to go eat and jump in the shower. I had a long day. Go have a long one tomorrow. I appreciate getting that money though, so that's all that matters. Y'all stay focused, stay locked in, stay wise, stay vigilant, stay prayed up. Peace up.